called the phone again. That is how it started. And we cannot give loans above one individual. We don't give loans as a group, but we give mostly no group programs to support. So briefly, that is how Rongo Capital started. And I want to begin by appreciating those who thought of this thing. Just coming together, moving forward is an asset. There is money here. It's only that we people but there is money here. And I've seen it. Back in the if I were a man here, then I would have this thing with 1 year. If you want to take the right man, COVID is not, I know. COVID is not because we still don't receive something. But if we can see what I'm seeing, then we will go for another hall. Not this one. So I want to encourage you, even before I go forward to explaining Rongo Capital stuff and the rest, just this number. Within 1 year, you can be very proud. So I want to welcome you to Rongo Capital Circle. Since we started, there is a circle that you can talk with. Wakapati mti miongoni asemayo katamana sufuria te. Nilo lota mekuru. Because we talk, and that is why I founded this. We deal with business, people, and people who are employed. As long as you have some source of income, I want to tell you, most of the people must have on your second are not employed. Most of the people, most of you are a wonderful home. I'll show you, I have a calendar here. A wonderful home that I placed in that calendar is not employed. Just last month, I gave you another loan of 700,000 to build a perimeter wall. Somebody not employed and very young, maybe slightly older than you. That they never will be hereditary. Just renting land or whatever the young people, and that is how it's going. I started in the Lord Foundation, until Kamovitesa. So it is a good place. You come, we sit. If there is a challenge in paying the loan, we sit down and see how best we can help each other. So to be a member of Rongo Capital Circle, I don't want to take much time. To be a member of Rongo Capital Circle, to register with 2,000 a year.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Our members, kaka jatelo secha kuweno, papers mane mbele gu unyalo record gimu feel is important for you, unyalo capture.
Thank you. That another but that is the same registration manual calculation. So it's just difficult to bring it down what you take it for. Once you register, you save monthly, but you can save Nyarach. You can do it daily, you can do it weekly, you can do it monthly. My work is we expect every anyway at least 600 $. And I'm not putting it over a week. At least in a month, you have saved 600 me known, you must have saved consistent money each day. So we are something working in here. What are you doing? If you have saved consistently for 3 months and you qualify for 1 million, we give you. Our circle is fully digital. There is no paper. And I think that is the only circle in Kenya. Unless you know another one, you will tell me. A circle bound you can even dig anything. Loan application takes 1 minute 30 seconds. Because you do it in your phone. You don't need to come to the office to apply for it. Just where you are. With your phone, you need to have a smartphone. Which we have an app which is you can download it place. So once you have the app, you can do anything. You also have mobile loans. The loans you can take with your phone. And through your phone, you can access percent of terms of mobile loans. Again, Rongo Capital Circle is the only circle in Kenya where you buy airtime from Nssa and somebody goes into the savings automatically. And maybe I will ask our brother to try. You can dial *341. Then like you pesa, your credit is about 50. Whenever you buy credit from Rongo, 3% of the value of the credit, yes, it is automatic. Start 34, or you go to the app. Go to the app. Can you start in Kenya? I will take my way fast. So, instead of your credit card, you get anything. But if you are a member of
Ukakapcha open.
3% of that is 1%. 3% of the buy later. Just try it. So that is what to upgrade the local capital as early as this time. So our interest rates are very low. We give a loan at 1% per month on a reducing balance. On a reducing balance, meaning it is not 1% flat. Has it come? Or I can try from my phone and I'll show you. I didn't want to try from my say, Mano. But Mano, unless you are a member, so you can't use any other, and you only line, though airtime you can buy to any other line. You can even buy for somebody. Like if I want to increase my savings, I simply buy for people credit. You want to buy credit of 100, I tell you, give me your 100 and send it. So I'm getting that my account is good. So you can, it's a circle that helps you grow. The number of products that we have different types of loans. We have school fee loans, we have emergency loans, we have agricultural loans, we have the loans, we have business loans. We also introduced a product, we call it, you can put your money there on a fixed deposit. Then you tell us this money, I want it to be here for 3 months. But the minimum is 3 going forward. Then we give you that back your money with an interest, which no bank in Kenya is doing. The best bank that gives interest on fixed deposit is maximum is 8%, but there are also tax inside their deductions. Rongo Capital Circle will give you 12%. I began by saying that at Rongo Capital Circle, we value communication and any other thing. We can give you a loan today, you find a problem tomorrow, you are not able to pay that loan, we agree. You come, we sit down, say, the income has gone down, or are you the challenges any city? Why don't you reschedule this loan? Otherwise, this about, right? Nobody will come at your home. And all the years you have stayed, nobody can say, no, second year marriage. In fact, they will say you. So briefly, that is how Rongo Capital works. Then, apart from Rongo Capital, I just want to encourage you. I began by saying, Sana in the doing that there's a study which was done, and it found that banks are making abnormal profits. Abnormal profits begin from mobile loans. The worst thing, they were 75% of it, the local mobile loan bank is Western and Nssa. So we are the people making money to make bills. One more the bank for and the other thing that we don't know, I don't know, what will be the Rongo card? How do you apply loan in Kenya Women, for example? Then that you borrow the material. But this is doing the same business. That's what we apply. Your business is likely to fail no matter the debt. Then you ask yourself, now what is that about it? What are we doing about? The interest rate is good for operating activity. On the capital, you will use the same interest. But you need to count the forward. And that's why you ask yourself, how many do exist? This, they have their own value, they have their own samples, they can negotiate the interest. But as we work so hard, this thing is not ours. So that is why we started the Rongo Capital Circle. So that we also have the moral manual, not only the individual. Interest rate when one of the at Rongo Capital Circle, or whatever made the interest rate come as a the only thing we are given to here of men. So I will tell you, even if you don't join the Rongo Capital, but let's run away from there's no business. Right now, business is doing poorly. Many of them go for interest, but 23% and you survive. Unless you focus on business or fulfill me of normal profit. A normal business today, make us announce people little win can never support an interest of 23 and above. The best is to join. The best is to come as a team like you are. You raise your money, decide on the best interest rate, and let it decide. With that, you can survive. And you have the number, you have maybe it's one or two questions. I said I want to show you a calendar we have. Sorry. So you are free to register. Our circle is digital. I just register with my phone right away. Then I appreciate you with a calendar, a good one. You can share that. So this is our calendar. I think you will get some people here. Those are the board of directors. Those are the board of directors. Share them. You can also promote the circle. You can buy them at 100. They are costing 200 and pay for you 100. Until moment, I know. That man, how you So as we do that, maybe I can take one or two questions. Is that good idea? Idea for alumni. Is that good idea?
Let those who are speaking before the online team who are following
What else can I remember? Let me answer.
kuna mics.
Let me begin with the first question. Yes. Kama inavyoelezeka Inyalo bedo do check off system. Koro manyiso ni the other one so these other ones of being check off. From the back, or I can be sending to Nssa. That's check off. The next question of the actually 600. 600 is the minimum. You are not paid to any amount. And then within a month, the manager can use the same work. But you can each year, you want to make at least 3 months. You are going. Na kweli kati group kata ujibeli bora mchezo zake ikile kama makaja kwa chini ya pelo kwa capital area aduka ketika and one of people right what are you doing most of the community one there is no the person must take at least 3 months and this is what we need to do but in that assessment there are 3 types of mobile.
You said if you have said the 600 for 3 months, then mobile loan you can get 7%.
I say 70% of your savings. But 25% savings matter 100,000. Right?
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
Yes.
One require, you moka okni kod waka, but they are following what is happening. Or what why ni ngamu you do tulo maru boy, which a move what technication. What positive in your word? Who take?
So, in case I've said 100,000, so when I want to get a mobile, you get 7% of the money.
Yeah, you can access that within a month. So there are 3 products. One will give you, one product will give you 30%. We call it Rongo capital and loan. So meaning if you have 100,000 savings, mobile loan you can get 30%. Rongo capital loan. We have the second one, which is super M loan. Will give you 40%. And you can take it in once. So 30 plus 20 is 50. You also have one called the core. One goes up to 2 months. So you can also access 20. So 20 plus 50 is 7. That is just mobile loans. But if you come to this other loans, you multiply that by
What's your saying?
yeah. But
So if I'm saying 100,
you get 300. That is the normal loans. There is school fee, development. Then somebody asks,
what, okay, there's something you're not aware of. What the interest rates what percentage?
I said 1% on a reducing payments. 1% per month on a reducing. Somebody also asked that apart from the loan, right? What other things can we benefit from? In any circle when you join, you expect to get a cheaper loan. That is the main thing. The main thing why people join circle. And the good loan is someone more than you. That is the main thing. There is no need of doing a circle. I remember of the idea why you only know The other second thing which you can benefit in any circle, which is being misused today, is the dividends. And Kenyans also been fooled so much with the idea of dividends. Masakos, they go already keen and they don't know. The Commission of Cooperative wrote a letter last week. Most circles, especially these big ones, give fake audit reports. This so favors Maniam, so that many people join. Then if they only know the bank to come and pay you as dividends. Then in the long run they cannot sustain that. The circles whatever is the circles more collective. The recent one and Cusco. The one I know is no land. Almost 6 billion is gone. But all along we will make profits. The other one is metropolitan. Metropolitan, they are doing that you fake the financial report so that more people come. But you see, they are going to stay on for. So that is the second benefit of joining the circle. So we give, but Rongo Capital Circle, we have not begun giving the dividends. All the profits we get are retained. We want to give dividends, not a fake one. When we go and borrow, so that we give you a place you when the circle is being back. We want to give dividends out of a clear financial work report. And that's what is going to make this thing sustain. Don't cheat these people if you are in leadership. If you want this thing to make an impact again now, people want to do. Let everything be on paper. And that is why Rongo Capital Circle has stood from the time we began. The leaders must be honest. So the other thing we are going to do is, the other benefit you will get is dividends when we begin to declare. But we are not going to fake dividends. Mwalimu National Circle was collapsed 2 years ago. But they intervened very fast. Those are the issues. And I'm sure Lucy is not going to make better dividend this year unless they go and borrow and fake the results. So we'll give dividends better. The other thing we will benefit in training Rongo Capital Circle is training. We will train you on how, on financial matters. We can bring an expert, maybe you are in farming. We can bring somebody to train you on farming. That is the other benefit that you can get at Rongo Capital Circle. We had started another product, but it didn't pick well because we started so early and the people didn't see the value. We were having a product of last expense so that you lose your love. You don't spend so much money on the funeral. We know how funeral costs us, right? So that we give you some money, but it didn't pick, so we have to stop it. The other question, I think I've answered already.
Among ourselves, is there anyone who is Nssa?
There's a family here. We have products. And maybe I want to give you some 2 minutes to confirm what I'm saying. Right?
Good afternoon, once
Good afternoon.
Andy Mada, nitie penjo mang'eny manyalo chamo clarification. Sako ni kanadonjo mondo ka already another sako the sako for the Kenya process. Kaka adhi penjo nitie kata wan ok oyie madonje more than one sako, but ng'ato ang'ato ng'e shite kaka an ang'e shida ng'e shiti. Koro kidonjo kidhi lando ne joka ni weche sako, the mode of payment okidhi ndike payslip nini mondo ng'ati pesa makamaka mineno. An achuloga gi Mpesa and I was planning to write a bank standing order by inaweza leta pia sasa. Koro an gima kwayo membaswa gimoro ber kiwinjo emomiyo adwa ni ng'ato ang'ata gombo ni dewo bed ka okom nyaka kucho ma ok okoso ber nikech gimoke yudo jowete umiwuotho godo kuma wachalo ber weekend pa onego uwinje ber nikech jogi wamatimo ohala ka koni gi koni self-employment nitie other side hustle. Kikawo 600 niketo dwe ka dwe dide bora ni kiskip dwe ni chulo next month ichikori. Koro kiketo kata niketa lo samokoso sama tena nikelo 600 no kende seche masido yudi sani gola simu ang'iwa nonde okoro na pesa amunde utuona matoro tuona ini gisako kata onge ng'ama ong'e ni kisita pesa idhi kawo gimoro amora chakore mos mos. Emomiyo miyo encouragement niya kata kukwani onge nyathi manonyuol to chako mbudo nyoyo same day ichako mos mos. Sako ni kane chakore nadonjo ka waonge kata app immediately piyo mwalimu loso app. Koro kata ka Nairobi ok ochuno nyaka gone simu, adonjo mana app na akawo gigana logo shida aduoko at the right time. Loan be kaponi donjo ikibed ng'ama kawo loan ne expense maonge. Ikawo loan idwa dhi gera ng'iewo inda midwa nyiewo godo kiang'. Loan michulo kaonge gimineno gimokonyigo is very painful. Loan kawo ni timo go yath kaka koro Felix Nikibiti ne samu ya Rongo ng'eyo ni loan can generate profit. That's how we should apply loan. Mar ariyo, for our members who will be interested, loan yopogore gi bana sako pogore gi bana mwaso home sako ibiro dhi wacho dholuo onge ng'ama wuok kod kiti kuyu ni sevens ni an dweni notama baba nowinjore na nyalo papar dwe ka dwe lakini otama baba watim nang'o odhi reduce en kanyo nyanyiso nitie time na mane my brother okawo kod gi loan and there was some challenges naneno ka gi reduce ne from alikuwa nalipa 6,000 per month to 3,000. Koro mano kama ber ishu mawia David godo en mana ni wajituma ud onge ngima mayot ok oyot ne ng'ata ang'ata be it employed or not. Iyudo ka in employed bado uko na shida mingi hata kushinda wale wenye wana hustle huko nje. So kila mtu akuwe na courage na tuweke Mungu mbele. Hayo tu machache. Asante.
So, what am I this one has the plan of research.
What now? Group pages are done. Group pages are done.
Sako, hapa ni tukiwaua kwa hiyo kwa amani.
Return
The
period.
Sako members must Sako based on Kata Robert ni wajima okay. So people come you get okay. You have never gone out to advertise. Because you might be and all the number. We have people in the old country, and that's why we have to go digital. Because nobody will come from Nairobi if you apply. Even guarantors, you can get them online. As you apply, the message goes to the guarantor is click yes and receive from where. So, unless there's another question, yes. It depends on the amount of loan. Like say you want 100,000, then your savings is 50, right? For example, then you get one guarantor who can give you the difference. So it depends on the amount and the amount each guarantor is willing to give you.
question.
Yes.
Do you also look at the assets management order?
Assets, yes. When a local, in case you don't have a guarantor, but there are some assets which are costly. Say like land, it will force us to go and do other processes. These processes, never to know amount of what transfer or nyaloke to loan value, expensive more connected. My old team and my logbook at least TJ out. So we can take that in. We have members who are my guarantors. So again, we do for them like that. Like say, you want a loan of 1 million. Your guarantors mother should 1 million may be difficult. So in that case, you can give us a collateral.
It's a good idea.
You speak loud, I think.
I'm saying that it's a good idea.
Yes.
But again, majority of us are residents. Actually, we have never had it.
I know.
And sometimes back,
Yes.
these things of giving people loans at the side. Sometimes back there was an issue. A group of people came opposite here. They were giving people loans. Those people are taking a lot of money in those circles. Later on, they disappeared. Yes. So if this one is eligible, then you don't have any problem.
Yes.
Security and liquidity is what is important.
Psychology.
It is a good one because even where we access loans now, the rates have gone up. Because it's very friendly. If it is true and standard, then I can say for our group, this is just a for the basic. Yes. So actually, I will do my follow-up, but I will watch and check whether it is true on the ground. Then you will find me here. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, we take a chair. In case a member got involved, but a member don't give it to commissions, nothing, chairman. Yeah, a good question. Carla also, those who are insured, when you say around 1 million over to kill we will follow with insurance. Right? The loan, insurance, and approach. Some million is happen, what do I next of you? So in case you are to talk, work on 100 days of key, mind for so and so was a member here. This is safe as a matter. I monitoring beyond loan insurance cow savings when you're will hear everything I want. Shares what you also. It will be the role you simply like a letter. You can do it through an email or a normal mail. But you can find it. We are trying to do away with the letters. So you can do an email that you want to withdraw. You may not tell us the reason, that may not be so important. So that our constitution says that you get your money within 3 months. All the savings you will get, Yes.
So, in case somebody is selling, let's say, 300,000, Okoloka will use up this price. When you look at the draw part of this price, what's going to draw 100, you will need to.
You simply do that. Simply do that. I think
No mix, and then you know it all.
no rates.
I said it.
Yeah. Like a month, 1%. Reducing balance. Again, if I give you 10,000 for example, for 6 months, you will only get interest of around 12. So it is not 1% yet. Yes. Stop. Did what does this happen? That's a good question. Did what does this happen? You take the money you need. How long it has taken to become last? One, is this circle registered? Minimum granted depending how much circle. That is a circle that is not registered. Two, do follow up. It's like we are saying, how do I demand? Do follow up. I've said it today. If you want to get, find some people. I know if you come from Rongo, you have seen some people do that. And a couple of them, you will walk around and hear what Rongo people say. So from there you can make your decision. Two, don't go to a circle because you will be released. I've told you, circles take away what the value of volume we gave them so that we get more. So the circle is 8. You want to go someone to COVID, and we don't advertise, nothing like this. And you never meet us in radio. You will never meet us, no people post us somewhere. Because I began by saying, so that's why you not see us. We have an office at Nyarach. For God of building Marco God. It has been there for many years. The circle is there, it's been there for 6 years. So most of them, again, people say registration demand, but we want to take people who are serious. That's why we made registration in 2001. So that we don't just pick anybody else. If you look at this, the serious business people in the world are the ones we get. I know this is a common, there's so much. The moment you so, you can go and ask him about it. So I know when I found very well since we started the band. So why did you go to a band? You were struggling to make it. I think for people questions, then I'll say our calendars are beautiful. You can, if you are registered, I'll give you for free. And you can set this up. You can use smart one. You only pay 100 and pay for you.
Need what you want,
Let's chair and opposite you. Unless I can answer that.
Yeah, but just one of them.
Yeah, carrying this more you know, I began by another one. No tele products my members were not ready for. Like the last expense, you might not even as a circle, not what you look at for a whole year. Then coming usually no cover if Jaudi, meeting young when Mama Nidibaga, he come over. and you are only paying 65 per month. So we brought it people to contact. But something like you for example, the only year, when people making it per month, you did not. So that is one challenge. This is not a for but to follow index a little person. So we get the challenge, very looking at some more before children. So that is another challenge. But from the time we went digital, people now find it so easy to repay. And we have designed our mobile loans to force people to pay. So that if you don't pay your normal loan, you can't access mobile loan. So the moment you pay, the limit comes. If you don't pay, it goes to zero. The moment you save, if you don't save within a month, you don't access mobile loan. After 30 days, tap, you are able to zero. The moment you put money there, you have to. So that again has made a self as well. So the other main challenge we are seeing in the session is but the benefit you will get here is far much better than the legislation. No. Right now, we deploy digital. Different people who are there, we just want them.
Because I'm saying, that's it. Now you can also have, like, you can have field officers. Not the field.
I don't know if we can now discuss later.
Yeah, special way, what do you recommend in window? Acquire the video guide. Huh? Can you prepare the members so that we can applaud Jacelo window more anymore?
Yes.
So, we have
Yes.
Rongo capital sir. For it it's about laws. Manner is the major benefit.
That's why you know me one number, ne? That's the kuro. Not for the chance man question because of time. Yeah. Project I shall share code one number.
07 12 77 10 7 07 12 77 10 7.
The members apparently were you the point Moduro for Mr. Evans. And everything am is interested, bro, where you call this bro, you know more information. From here, if you remember small donjo, money on this introduction. What point can you young? Samoro video moko se vidkoni. Nyalo tungo malumondo, nyiswa nyingi. Your money put on this introduction. Gini mako, sio remba hii. Pero, sipo vidi duwali. Let's go.
one for the group family where also there is a participation fee for the calendars. One calendar, because like me, I was so busy in online things. Is when I get more engagement on that.
Yes. Charles.
Because members here must come more.
But we leave it at a cost of 100.
Just leave for us one. We'll pay a service.
Thank you. Daraenya. Thank you, Joy. Millicent Atieno. Erokamano Gura. Akwai ni mondo openje wuoyo.
Geography business.
Nitiere marekebisho mwatimo maseke. Koro nyalo donjo wuoyo kanyo mondo
wote bwana yeye na msingi wa namba ya nimeandika.
There was an introduction by chairperson, give prayer from Mary. Then uneno ka okwa luwe kako nego beni luwe. Aparo neno mano koro kagore gi wendo mane wan godo. Wuotho oko mang'eny sana makoro there's a lot of interaction. Obio bedo dot kata. Okay, koro kung'iyo kaka program ringo. Bang'o wendo wanokose wuoyo. One reading of the standing orders. And then one confirmation, reading and confirmation of the minutes of the previous AGM. Then bang mano, one matters arising. Koro bang matters arising, nitiere gimobedo fixed kanyo. From matters arising, Mr. Treasurer, bro, read the report of the finance. Kapok wadie main agenda of the day. Sawa. What we are fixing there is the reading of the financial report across the year. Kaka peso sebedo katiyo across the year by the treasurer. And then the group finance, that agenda is already tackled. Wendo akoro eno kwa bidonje kendo. But apparently those are the only changes manitiere. By introduction, all of us are aware of the case of Malela. He is bereaved. From here, Jomago will be moving down to Gala de Malela to condole with him. And then another thing, work in a very humble way as the office. Try to be audible, and again, bedo giweche ma are polite, ma kibarewa and all that. Kikwa criticize ainya, nikech ginyeni koka chakore, it is just 1 year. Kora ng'iyo ni challenges nitiere, weaknesses bende nitiere. So let us not focus on the weaknesses. Sawa. Kora ng'iyo ni from Nguyo Manager Fellow, we are just going straight to the reading of the standing orders by Mr. Robert. Then Wakwayone movement, Madhyo Kodogono, is really interrupting. We should reduce on that.
And there is not even
Apparently, so tissue guest. Koro kakodonge Martin, wanyalo rwako secretary. Ondeyo. Wanyalo skip that agenda, then wanyalo rwako the secretary to read and confirm the minutes of the previous AGM meeting. Ondeyo. Aparoni time nimar reading the standing orders.
I hope pase obedo luo kethore matin nikech mano nowuok dhi kamoro koro emomiyo wang'ado koro magi policies and rules that are done the meeting. Magi rules one guy what? But order speaking time will be controlled by the MC or chair. Koro kumi time ni joka man. My time mondo owuok piyo time mosagi mondo ji ako ne giti direction ni joma travel back kuonde ma giae boyo. Maintain silence and order. Seche ma ng'ato wuoyo wale kik wamama notebook papers mwaketo e waketo ni simu ok inyal ndiko godo gimoro ka ng'ato wuoyo. Koro ber ni inyalo ndiko otasino dar interrupt ng'ato seche mowuoyo igine ni interrupt ikelo confusion. Koro inyalo ndiko piny asto ng'ama wuoyo no nyalo chiwo time momieno mar question moro amora addition to question and please. Koro wakwayo ni itiyo log once gi yani ikete silent mode or vibration mondo kik interrupt ng'ato. Living room ibiro ka inyalo yudo nitie ariyo kama kiwuok e mbele cha kanyo mondo show discipline moro gi order ibiro gikwaru kata members are not speak unless granted permission. Seche ma ng'ato wuoyo ok nyingi dwa wuoyo. Language en dholuo, Kiswahili, English, Miero. Any damage caused by individual or member, the group shall not be reliable for that. Ibiro chulo kito chupa masan. Wakwayo order during lunchtime to avoid any damages. Because seche moko ibiro wuotho ng'ani sa ka biro gumo iketo gimoro. All members are expected to observe the discipline and respect when addressing any issue. Kaya wacho nyuon, nitie joma lao bedo ni kwayo. Bedo ni kwayo. Koro, seche mi address moro, kata ka waduwago ni, mani kaka manyawe good language. Kaka nyamu wacho gimarach, but awacho gi language moro ma ok sound marach. Kwa tieko, kati wasomo rules, man not. Any member breaching these meetings guidelines or policies shall be paid by a charge of 50 bob to 150. Removal outside of the meeting venue for 10 minutes. I'm aboard. Nimemaliza tandini kila mtu kwa attendance. 150 mochaji ki misbehave be agulu mar group mano source of revenue mar group mano madho go piga kamagi mano biro dingi weche ake.
Nitiere ji ariyo e dier romo donjo mang'eni jomoko ok ong'eyogi. Wan gi ji ariyo e dier romo donjo. Sankarando Kinge ewuoge sa introduction en thuolo mar chung' malo owach nyingu ji ong'eyo. Dong waseguru time. Mano Sankara.
No, it's okay. Okay, John, let's proceed. What proceed, really?
Okay, we are going to the next step, reading and confirmation of the minutes of the previous AGM. That will be done by the secretary. Karibu.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, members. Thank you for attending this meeting. My job will be to read the previous meeting held on 27th December last year. These minutes, yes?
I think we put the whole society logo.
Yes.
So that we get to
Just hold on the forms. We shall direct how they are supposed to be filled later. What are the minutes, Mana Bedogo, from the previous meeting last year? A date like today, same place from 10 a.m. Members Manentie, we had Felix Ouma, that stream up there. Felix Ouma, interim chairperson, Ke Fodero, interim secretary, Todo Felix, interim treasurer, Eric Odhiambo, interim organizing secretary, Robert Odhiambo member, Judy Sharon member, Vivian Adogo member, Byron Mondi, Philip Odero, Safan Ouma, Caroline Origa, Edwin Otieno, Nicholas Ochieng, Eno Kominde, Malela John, Odero Sankara, Benta Kwanga, Meresa Ngare, Mary Aflin, Jora Munyango, Edmond Ochola. So we were a total of 21 during that time. So that day, there were 21 members. Agenda which we had that time, one was formation and naming of the group. Agenda number 2, membership registration. Agenda 3, election of group officials. 4, bereavements. 5, annual general meeting. 6, group account. 7, constitution. 8 is any other business. Minute 1, preliminary. The meeting was called to order by a prayer from Felix Ouma, after which the interim chairperson welcomed members to the meeting. Minute number 2, formation and naming of the group. Members unanimously agreed to form an Nssa 2013 group. Voting was done, and Nssa 2013 was voted as the group's name by simple majority. Membership registration was agreed to be 200, which was non-refundable. Non-2013 members were agreed to be co-opted into Nssa 2013 upon payment of 400 shillings. Minute 4, the same date, election of group officials. During the meeting, election of group officials was conducted. Below is the list of elected officials. Eric Odhiambo, chairperson; Judy Sharon, vice chairperson; Ke Fodero, secretary; Vivian Rongo, vice secretary; Todo Felix, treasurer; Robert Odhiambo, Felix Ouma, Philemon Ogola, Ngare Meresa, Wanam Rosemary, and Mercy Abuto. That team was disciplinary committee. Edmond Ochola, Safan Ouma, Edwin Otieno, Byron Omondi, Ogaga Alvin, Juma Michael. Members agreed that the officials were to assume office from January 2024 and start serving. Besides that, it was agreed that the election will be held after every 2 years, except under special circumstances arising from the vacancies above. Minute 5, same date, bereavements. Support during bereavement was agreed to be handled as follows. For a parent stroke guardian, demise of a parent or guardian, 500 shillings. Member stroke spouse stroke children, 1,000. Siblings, 300. Minute 6, about AGM. It was agreed that the annual general meeting will be held between any day occurring between 27 to 31st December at dates that shall be approved by the executive committee. Facilitation of AGM shall be deducted from monthly contribution account. Every member shall be required to pay 100 shillings every month. Minute 7, group constitution. Members gave the executive committee the mandate to draft group constitution. This would be presented during the annual general meeting for adoption. Minute 8, 27 December 2023, group accounts. It was agreed that the group account to be open before March 2024. After due registration of the group with the Department of Welfare and Social Protection, bank accounts shall be chosen by all the members. That shall be agreed by the members. Minute 9, any other business? There being no other business to transact, the meeting came to an end at 3 p.m. with a prayer. The next meeting was scheduled to be on 27th December 2024. Confirm date signature. That is now for the executive to confirm. Before I take my seat back down, allow me report that my co-secretary, who is Vivian Rongo, was not able to attend the meeting due to unavoidable circumstances, and that is why we decided to seek for support from a member to help in the capturing of the minutes due to another task that I'm doing, so I was not able to multitask. That is why Brenda is here. Otherwise, she had our apology not to record. So those are the minutes held on that date. I'll give this room for members for any matter arising from those minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. A minute Musongo. Nitiere ng'ata ma nigi wach. Kaluwore gi minutes Musongo gi kaka ne gibedono. Any matters arising from the members?
In terms of names, yes. Oh. Before we go to matters arising, who is proposing, and then we second it, then we can go to matters arising. Those are the minutes held on 27th last year, especially those who are there. People only proposing. Oh. The matters arising. Felix Uma is 0. Seconding. Mary. So.
Matters arising, Sankara, in comments.
After every 2 years. So, if you go to Belegani, when you go to the common life, you may know a year on out of line. Ninting, I'm not getting out of the no, anything up on yours.
Yeah, that is true. According to Madam agenda, election to fill the vacant positions. Yeah. Any other comments concerning the previous agendas? Kaonge, wadimbele. Akautulu ni maru wako.
A minute ago, post election, I took a secretary to the committee on board. Also,
okay, the first meeting, Manuel Bedovo, remember?
No, confirm in the interim. Someone interim.
The minutes.
The elected.
Yeah, they were interim.
Minutes on
During
By
that
then.
time, that was our first year meeting. Koro ni pod waonge officials. Koro those who are holding those positions were all interim.
Nitiere ng'ato kendo manigi wach? Concerning these elections, not only post-marriage, mawadhi timo yiero, but aparo ni kung'iyo mbele ka the officials mosom ni noyiergo, majority of them onge mbele ka. Ageno nuneno mano. Koro vacant positions pod nitiere mag itimo yiero. Koro kik ubed gi wasiwasi. Koro we akaw thuolo ni mar rwako Treasurer Mr. Todo to give us financial reports across the year. Karibu.
Yes. Minutes. Oh, sawa. Which is? Oh, I'm not going to manage groups now. Sawa. Hiyo. Sawa. Bongeka kuandika nini? Basi tu nini?
Madam Chair, couple were we given access to the Wi-Fi password?
Not even connect. It's down there.
Aparo ni kata ko connect mo properly, but ka in gi along tent kanyo kata gine bama pengina apano mako maber.
The question was,
It was not given. It was scanned, but kada ndio manikode oko joke.
we have the password.
We request over lunch hour.
Nani, just get them. It was up for kama kuna issues ya context.
Isiore wo. Yore wo mako maber.
And just thorough just when you have download that one.
Okay. Good afternoon. Amos Kaneno. My report for one ago. I already group sane. The Makwayo password, Mara Epacha, and you go and access. Only password. It was Yahweh, like a cheer. But couple of minutes is taking time. But I say we'll start as we speak. So we have the contribution, we have the savings, we have the registration, and Alex. Yes. Yes. That's left. That's left. Kawapiko, say new Wakali next week, that's left. So this is the report. Frederick, we don't encourage. One registration, the general register, the 200, the manufacturer. One the contribution, Mike Kawasari. Out of 64, only 28 people have paid their full amount up to date. We are just giving the benefit of doubt, maybe by 31st, your money 00, your money 500. They'll have done 1,200 over 1,200. But even so, at least don't have anyone, the most of November, this year, to get November, no second. Maybe give Matajiri Mokomari to the last minute. mok dwa keto pesa gi ka kuong manyo interest kamoro and then people chulo 31st. So ka in ka, to pok itieko chulo, only 28 people have paid 1,200 for the whole year. Ok adwa somo nikech joma osechulo ng'ere, joma pok ochulo be ong'ere, en jipo ni utiek chulo. Ewi pesa no, ema ang' ichamo lunch ka. Koro ka in less than 700, kia ka lunch idhi wewa gi deficit. Ka in less than 600, kia ka ang' iwewa gi deficit. Nikech chiemo to oseik tayari ka. So part of that money will help in that facilitation. Savings, joma ne oketo pesa gi is 16,230. Joma nochude in that category bende ong'ere gin ka. And then registration to, of course, everyone. Let me go very fast to expenditure. We didn't have so much expenditure. We bought some stationery for secretary at 500 shillings. The day of opening account, we had to open a joint account simply because the group has not been registered, and therefore we cannot have a group account for that matter. But to ensure the security of the money, we had to open a joint account through the approval of the executive in the meetings that we had back then. So to facilitate that movement, because understanding the location of everyone, we have different locations, it involves a lot of sacrifice, so we had to facilitate our coming together to open that. It costed 2,500. The same thing happened when we needed to withdraw. Time was running, people are very far. We also needed to, again, facilitate the coming together. It also costed 2,000. There was some printing that was done. It costed 200. And then now the meals that will be served today will cost 20,500. A rough summary of the transaction costs here and there is around 200, which of course is less than the actual transaction costs for that matter. So expenditure.
So I'm just going to stream. You can later on the check. And you can connect that. Share that exact hapo. My poor.
Okay, but all this data is in your phones. The total cost is 25,900. So thank you very much. I invite your contribution, comments, questions, concerns, and then we close. Yeah, I will be taking it in order. The first hand, second hand, any other? Okay, we have two.
Thank you very much, my learned friend. Now,
yes,
I want to take monthly contribution. The amount I have is 3,600. For those who contributed, complete. So, not mentioned. How many? You've not mentioned those who paid 100, those who paid 200, those who paid 500. This one was amounting to how much? Because the total value I have here according to those who only contributed 1,200 and complete. That one there was 28 million. This one is giving us a total of 5 number completed, I paid only 500. Yes. So you also need to tell us. For those who never completed, those who paid 100, this one total how much?
Okay.
That's what I'm giving you just. You want to break down of who contributed 100, how much?
Okay, in short, already you've given us those who completed paid.
Yeah.
That is 1,200. So you cannot give those who paid 500, 400. So just give us the total.
Okay. So, okay, that is the first question. I'll respond. Your question?
Asante nani? Pesa. Ini awak breakdown mara. Minjal. Ini awak breakdown mara jadi. So ikono ane pesa ni from the monthly savings.
Yeah.
100 monthly. So pesa registration itu. Itu dia kan. 200.
Okay, thank you. On one pesa tech, can a bank on one tech. But there is that separation, that's why there is record. I'll come back to your question. Let me finish this part. Face registration. Part of the registration money is used for running the activities of the group. Now, for example, printing it. Deduct of Gole Pesamar monthly contribution. Expense maga, printing, stationery, and all these things. Woke part mar Pesamar registration. Pes 1,200 cha. We've only spent 20,500. So out of the 42,700. Your figure is wrong. Out of the 42,700, only 20,000 has been used.
My figure was not wrong.
Maybe
you said 28, you are 64, but 28 contributed 1,200. That was the expected amount. So I multiply that 1,200 by 28. This one was given a total of 3,600.
Oh, but you remember, there are still other people who contribute 100, 500, 200. I'm displaying that to you. So,
Secretary, pressure. For me, pressure. When I grow up, I want to be like you. You are very sincere. You might not be the same. My and then I just fine. Look into one total pesa 10, including Amano Tulumia here. Pesa 10, many applications. They are very one about, I believe. No.
yeah.
As to out of that amount, expenditure of how much. I think man would be fair.
Dino nika money laptop nani ya secret nani total. Allow me respond to it. Can I respond? Huh? Okay, we have the total amount in our files. Money, we are experiencing technical challenges, but once it is ready, we are going to use the total amount collected per member, those who paid 100. It is here. Yes.
I can do a spreadsheet, but you could
Okay, no. The good one cast. That's what I see and the exact. You can take us through. Some of us won't be that.
Okay.
This way. Ini yang kecil dia, unti betul. Ini yang kecil what kita tu. Bila anda. I think.
Okay, total. Yeah, exactly. Windows. Copy yang dalam present tense. Itu ginjang nama ini. Entertainment saya dari sini
Charles, kata udoyo. Sama warito report makani. Inyalo entertain wanatin ka wajudo to. Just resume. Kusune no na.
Yes. That's
Hi.
It's ready even here. It is ready. Why is it ready? Kama is ready. Manu kwanza ready.
Better in the same.
Yes.
Mari ni accept dia lah. Sawa. Chef, Eric.
Yes.
Now this is the
another map of the from there. Bang negine gido tindo.
So, okay, I was avoiding watching it. Pero Sankara Mushudo.
Zoom. Todo. Zoom.
I was avoiding to say, so, as you can see, Eric Obiambo, 5 months, 500. The rest, 1200, come on, Nero Sankara. You see what? Yeah. The local is good performance around Philip, Mary, Byron, Collins. So, This is the technical of down here.
Zoom that thing. Just zoom so that everybody.
That is the farthest I can go. So, your man who just want it there. In 46. February, 46. March, 42. 41. 40. 30 Kamano, 28, 28. That is what you wanted.
Money is complete. So what I say with this amount is 42. Then with the expenditure.
Yes.
Money is clean, money is okay.
Yeah.
So
just give me time.
Order. Bima lakini kwa tena dogo.
Time yet for what have got agenda. We've not even started the agenda, the grand constitution, there are so many things. People come here, people cheer, people want to do it quick. I know that you would take it. And then any other member, and then we close. Eric.
Anyway, it is okay. Goro, never walk out and everyone satisfied. Goro, when was 42? 700, eh?
Yeah, 700.
Then, Goro, what one here? All the things running in the kitchen, where do we take that money
from? From here?
From the 42.
Yes.
Goro, total expenditure, Makata.
Yeah.
And move my hour, then we deduct from this one, then I'm going to give Makamai material.
So, the expenditure.
No, just relax. Just relax.
I know where Enrico is driving. You want to know how much we have as balance. Eh? Yes, if that is what you want, we have 42. 700 plus
I have it.
registration card. That is 55, 500. Savings of Rongo, you get savings maybe bigger. So that one we are not touching. So 52, 55, 500 minus 25, 900. So as we speak, after this meeting, our account still has 29,600. Money economy works. Satisfied? Yes, okay.
Iduru Sankara in order, it's your command. Okay. Sankara, unsatisfied.
Any other concern? So as we are closing this, it's my humble opinion. Kaunga tingena kianga house people are focusing I can't know. Unless they are here new, is a guard and yay. Sankara Pesania. So Yomapoko Tudo, at least by the end of the meeting, let's support and clear what is pending. Kaloro, on the 1 minute. Okay, for 1 minute.
Okay, very nice again. There's something I was forgetting. Being it is being handled in finance. That is the balance we have as well. But it is important to inform you about some sponsorship money from a member, so that people do not question where did we get this from. Anyone with some banner. That banner was sponsored by Robert Rongo at a cost of 5,000. Then we have water bottle there. Branding motor. You might just need that branding will cover all bottles.
Also give some one external sponsorship and internal. Internal resources members can never sponsors this thing. Next time they talk when you agree when you begin whatever combo together, came with the initiative. So what anyone was about the whole of no go maintain number go maintain almost everything. My what is so good.
Yeah, that's the position that is there. We have got branding at a cost of 680 out of the account of cash account Nyarach. Rents books, maybe notebooks at a cost of 580. Note-taking sheets 230. Then there are these forms that are before you. Forms you never go to 30. But we only receive facilitation fees of 200. This is not enough to print all this. Meaning I have to go into my pocket and I cost extra 100 to print. Next, for all of us to get these things. And then, even right now, we are online. Members who are not with us are viewing. The password that we have been given in the network, which is yet not stable, but we are using our own banners. So that one has not come from the group. Maybe it is from this forum we will agree if there will be any allocation for the secretariat concerning that banner. It is a huge cost. So it was important for me to inform you about all this so that no question should arise that we are not going to get clarity about that. Otherwise, thank you. We are done with that.
Thank you, Mr. Treasurer, for Secretary Maro. What are the agenda Smakoloka Wono?
Kapo kwa pole, huyo mjimao, Manela lost his father, the contribution is on. We already sent 10,000 as the initial payment to help in the funeral expense. As of now, Ajiadimo Secudo, the Mojo Secudo, that is 20,000 flat. So if you are here, you've not done something, we are purposing to hand over the money today if we finalize. But if we don't finalize, we can still hand over the money during the burial. But I personally believe that funeral contributions should help during the funeral preparation. So those who have not done something, there's still time. Thank you.
What the agenda Smakoloka Wono? Agenda number 1, where welfare mar group. Apparently one day Rio Kanyo, myself together with Mr. Ndeya. We want to talk about the welfare. Itere Manila Moromo draft Katacha Martin, talk about invisible legit, but I will have time to share with you Gimani Kanyo. Koro Ankada Muyo Martin about the welfare. I don't know how to know the to your command. You're volunteer AGM last time. To give you the opportunity. Now you follow my room last year. Mondo Bedka for Bedoni. Mondo lost group. Kind of welfare. Maparoni Yalo Konyo, company whatever Kakadimora chair. Don't get a man. Right. Yeah, the Kikin Wagikeni was around for 1 year. And apparently was to make some positive steps we can count on so any challenges in here. What about welfare? I'm going to understand by the term welfare. Can you come over to check out Godo? According to Anne, Kaka Anna Pare, welfare is a procedure or a social effort designed to promote the basic physical and material well-being of people in need. Katawanya Lowatuni welfare is a state of doing well, especially in respect to the good future of one's happiness, well-being, and prosperity. Apparently, we are a team. Members. So one of the major reasons we are according to the definition of welfare, and kaka as a team. Kaka achil kumonya lobedo in need, so we come in as a team. Kopo goreki chandro ma achil kumonya lo yudo, wanya lo dongore in terms of kaka wanya lo dimbele, prosperity. To kapo kadimbele, I don't know what kama. Kopo ni iparo ichunye mono ibedi gi joma moko ya chiel as a welfare. Onego beni kanise ngade chunyi, to onego beni iringo gi ji e gima ji te timo. Donge kamano. As a team, onego beni gima watimo, gima mwalimu timo, gima bura timo, what team as a collectively, so that we can run as a team. Okoga ni jomoko timo ma, to jomoko timo ma. Mano kelo pek. Team kopo ni uwinjoru, so utimo gimoro gi duol achiel, e samo uwinjore gi kaka onego time. Aparo ni kamane kaka onego beni a team ringo. So when you talk about welfare, when it comes to aim, what is the aim of a welfare? We can have an aim of a short term, or we can also have an aim as a long term. And as a welfare, we have goals and we also have objectives. We work together to achieve. The long term of the welfare is to provide an overall direction, while objectives are short terms. Objectives marwa, kaka welfare, nyalo bedo ni opogore. Samoro as a welfare, wanyalo bedo ni within the welfare kaka koro wantiere ni, wanyalo bedo gi merry-go-round, wanyalo bedo gi long-term objectives kaka samoro wadwaro run, wanyalo kata ng'iewo matatu, wanyalo ng'iewo land, wanyalo ng'iewo tents and chairs. Mago gin gik mabiro ringo long-term. But short-term objectives, gin kaka moko manyocha run like merry-go-round. After this meeting, again, what we introduce things to do with the table banking and loaning. Mago gin gik ma ng'ato nyalo yudo shida, to nyalo ringo mondo kaw loan kata tim some onyalo yudo konyruok from the group nikech en gima obiro abrupt. Mago we can term as short term. And again, from the welfare, onego bed wang'eyo why are we within that welfare? For what purpose? For what reason? Koro, riwruok wakani, with the 1 year of mosebedo godo kanyakla, ang'eyo ni challenges nitiere from individuals, ang'eyo ni ng'ato ka ng'ato nigi shida mosekale, and ang'eyo ni from this welfare nitiere bende joma mose benefit from it. Joma adier. Koro kik wakawe katugo. To en kwayo mara ka wuoyo matin about welfare ni, let us put more effort. Mondo kanyakla. Kawuono nyalo bedo mara to kiny mari. Tang'eyo ni as individual ibro dwaro mondo we come in for you sami yudo chandruok. To ok Nssa chandruok kende. Ere gima welfare wani nyalo timone an individual in terms of prosperity? Bende nitiere gima welfare wani nyalo timone individual in terms of prosperity? Bende nitiere? Ng'eny kendo dhuro. From this welfare, koponi nitiere table banking, ng'ato nyalo kawo loan, to nyalo chako godo biashara moro. Dong mana adier. From this welfare, from our merry-go-round, for example, not our, but again, ni jibro don. Inyalo yudo pesa from that merry-go-round, inyalo timo godo giri moro, kata nyalo konyo ni kamoro. Dong mano konyo ni. Kichako biashara gi pesa mar merry-go-round from the alumni ma Nyarach. Dong okonyo ni kamoro. Inyalo wacho ni kawo pesa no, ing'iewo kata chiayo moro ikete dalani. Dong mano konyo ni kamoro. We don't want to just focus on the negativity ni ng'ato tuo, wanyalo send best fruit kata pesa ni golego, ng'ato yudo liel. We are not just focusing on sama ng'ato yudo chandruok, but we want to focus ni kaka wan kanyakla ni ere lokruok ma welfare wani dwa kelonwa as an individual or as a team, so that we move together. If it is about sako ma jatelo gweno, how you chance to do it as a group, and then we will make a step. Otherwise, I'm going to get so and then group it from there. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair, to the executive and fellow members. Good afternoon. Card what you call what welfare, make it worrying out of time. I think we have to photo punya miya to the silence matin, mondo ngata man mi bati go winji. Kacha ka weche welfare introduction and meaning mar welfare so wuoye, maybe I know the mana importance mar welfare. Importance mar welfare during any time we pull together our resources to support one person. Onge ngamoro mapinka. Ado paro nuni joka magini na wasechako ga diere moko chien kocha ng'amanya paro history maber. Ne wachako moro oluar kendo chake oluar. Diere kane wan nyithindo, nitie jomoko pod ni somo, ne waonge families, ne wakia gima responsibility yuto wabene tin. Koro mano miyo ne bedo chance maduong' mar luar. Koro sani kaka wachake ni en kwayo mara, onego bed gombo mar ng'ata ka. Ni gini wadhiyo mochop kamoro ma wawuotho gi luth, kata ka wadong' ji 10 iye, tinya paro ni ne wan gi ng'ato ni kefa ang'o, like moro mar jiranda moko kachacha, ne giloso margi mar sigana gala. Naneno ka gibiro lime, they put on their uniforms, gidonje dalane. Koro baadaye mwinsani mago wende, ne giloso gino higa ma kama 94, na kaka wuono gino exist. So, adhi wuoye gik ma nyaga idwa mondo wadhi mbele, gik ma nyamiyo waluar as a group. Kamoro amora ma intie, to inyisaga gimoro, ni as a member, onego seche moko ikawe kata time ni to iparo ni yierwa mane waloso cha, odhi nade, to gik kanye. Omo negative mondo ambakete nguvu na gino dhi mbele. The level of group is not only responsibility to the executive, it is a collective responsibility. Effort migeto matin maroro miya nyatero group mbele. To wan gi jomoko nigi tabia moro ni approximation, yani idwa gimene wacho gimo, yani gedan agwe chulo ko kata mchoko yudo ka gini bagi economy wa msana. How to keep welfare working. Welfare kusalo sumubiro kanyakla. Wangi gimoni discipline. Self-discipline is the smallest unit of discipline. Kiyo self-discipline, oge kinya respect group, oge kinya respect ya watu. Iko ngi respect yourself or in needs. Koro wa maintain good discipline group. Ingeni Maja Charles, maybe Sanjas never do for Nagamachinga, Gini, Mona, to send to Sharon. We are all parents. Karaka Jimokudo, maybe Wadongo. Koro, Setimana to Timotaki More group. wang'uru kaka wadress each other. Nitie language, nitie kaka kan luongi ni James, konya gi chupa. To nitie oda mo maka golo. If find ni ngano chaya, but nitie language mo kata ka tiyo godo ta address gi mara. Ineno ka so. Koro respect di discipline de kanyakla, wakati wuoyi mang'eny about respect. Humbleness. Wabedu joma humble. Watching kaki wuothe, nitie gik moko adek mobedo promise na dhano moro amora mawuotho. So, rise and downfall. Inya piny iluar kiny kama iluongo ni aru kendo ru piny maru gi malo. Kawuono kinya san ir sankara kinya nira. Seche ma ng'ato yudo shida like that one onge. This of malela. Ikia ni kiny en mare. Kiny en opek, ochalo wall sani ok inya nyisa gima itedo kanyo. Kata ni ng'ama manga kanyo ok inya neno. Kama ni kaka kiny chalo. Koro seche ma wadwa yudo shida, kik ibed chien ni in ne deep sea kucho, koro ing'iya kama, kata ng'iyo ni macha meje makalo ama macha yie wakia. Kata ndiko tu ni sorry, mano gima tek. Awuoyo hera waere udi. Gima tin ma in go inya support group. Kata kigolo ni group aloko, kata igolo ni group 500 ber. Sana sa shida hero bimo kuwa. Gimoro adwa kwero uto badwa encourage. Kawaloso welfare, seche ma ng'ato yudo shida, kaka mek tuo ma onge constitution is optional. Kata choko chuni ni nyaka ogol 500 kaka malia. Kata you give anything you have. Kata golo 50, kata golo 100. Rachwa ni members wakoro, toke kaka ananyaji jazia. Toke luoro wacho ni koro anonde ni ng'ato wach na golo 100. Koro you end up okigol 100, not knowing 100 no plus 100 losa lo. Million ok en million kigolo 100. Koro ka ng'ato yudo shida chakre kawuono, joma ni ka, ing'e ni gima onyisi gi gima iwinjo gi iti opogore. Nitie message distortion. Nitie ng'ama onge kama ng'e timne ng'ato golo L replace gi T. Koro akwayo ni joma ni ka, ka shida oyudore kaka mar tuo ma optional, kik wabed ni wadwaro gine neno which put me and our me. Send that thing you have, obey 100, obey 50. And I have to lead the example. By example, challenge it. You're me and Namo way, Maui Manamaka, Miano Comedore, give me a machine, and me a ray, Oconyo Camano. Teamwork as a way, Monacal Prio, and Bedo Canala. Collective responsibility as a way. You need each other get love, Robedu Canacala. Commitment. E wach manyiso chien kata chania. Bede kamore kona muri sparo niya. Wan gi duomo no los godo no chop kamano. Toto okia. Amane mawuondora. Asaro ngiti mang'eny ok kuonde gi 2014, 2015 and 2012 going downward. Gigo ombo ma leak bede kubwani. Kata ng'ama go kae ja gaset. Opoyo group ni. Koro inine ye ka gima ng'ato nego tiaka berni. Koro wabende ni group. Kazi yake kendo group ni